Hey guys, Alex here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be talking about the Real Estate Investment Trust Act of 2009 RA 9856, which took effect on August 11, 2009. So I've made two vlogs about REITs, talking about the REIT and Mega World REIT, but in this video I will be doing a deep dive in the law that made REITs possible. The purpose of this law is to promote the development of the capital market and give Filipinos more opportunity to own real estate through REITs. REIT stands for Real Estate Investment Trust, and it's a stock corporation whose principal purpose is to own income-generating real estate assets. How do you invest in REITs? So this is done by buying shares of stock of a REIT corporation, which can be done through a stockbroker. So it can be a person stockbroker or an online stockbroker. So I invested in AREIT's IPO. I did it by buying through the Call Financial platform, which is an online stock brokerage firm that I've been using for 10 years now. It's where I buy and sell stock in the Philippine Stock Exchange. How do investors earn? You can earn through dividends. REITs are required to give back 90% of their income to investors every year as dividends. Less expenses and taxes, which are about 10% income tax and 1% creditable withholding tax. In case they aren't able to give dividends on some years, the company must pay back their investors in full on the last day of the 5th month following the close of the fiscal 10-year of the REIT. So for example, if the 10th year of the REIT is January 2022, then count 5 months, Feb, March, April, May, June. All the dividends should be given before the last day of June of 2022. Distributable income excludes proceeds from the sale of REITs assets that are reinvested by REIT within 1 year from the deed of sale. What are the requirements to create a REIT? So a REIT must be a public company with 1/3 of the REIT owned by the public, the investors, and it should have at least 1,000 public shareholders, each owning at least 50% shares. A REIT must have a minimum paid-up capital of 300 million and may invest in income-generating real estate located in the Philippines or abroad. If the investment is outside the country, it must not exceed 40% of its deposited property and only upon special authority from the Commission. So deposited property means the total value of the REIT's assets based on the last valuation determined in accordance with the rules and regulations promulgated by the Commission. It may not invest more than 5% of its investable funds in synthetic investment products like credit default swaps, credit-linked notes, collateralized debt obligations, total return swaps, credit spread options, and credit default options, and only upon special authority from the appropriate regulatory authority. And at least 75% of the deposited property of the REIT must be income-generating real estate. A REIT cannot develop property on its own or in joint venture with others unless it intends to hold the property upon completion. So it's different from being a developer. The total value of the property development activities should not exceed 10% of the deposited property of the REIT. So I'm a firm believer in REITs. My husband and I have been reading about this even before our REIT became available here in the Philippines, and we believe that it's really a great way to get into real estate because the barrier to entry is not very high, because of course if you buy property, you would need to have millions of pesos to invest in property. But with REIT, you can buy just a couple of shares of stock and then now you're already an owner of an income generating asset. So that's it for the REIT Act. If you like this video, if you learned something new, please leave a comment in the comment section down below. I would really love to hear from you and get your feedback. And if you'd like to be updated of the latest news in and around Cagayan de Oro real estate, Iligan, Bukidnon, this area here in northern Mindanao, then just send me an email. My email address and contact info is in the description box down below so that I can add you to my mailing list. So thank you for spending time with me today in this vlog. As always, I will see you in my next video.